And tonight, rapper GloRilla is facing charges in Forsyth County after she was arrested this week. But the sheriff's office says it all started after 3 people broke into her home. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to her home Saturday for reports of a burglary. They say that 3 suspects were in the process of stealing when someone inside shot at them. Well, the sheriff's office says that the suspects left and they were not located after an extensive search. Well, the sheriff's office says while deputies were there, they smelled marijuana, and then they got a search warrant from the home, and authorities said that a significant amount of marijuana was discovered inside the closet of the master bedroom. Well, the rapper, whose real name is GloRilla Woods, she was not home during the burglary or this search, and she was charged with felony possession of marijuana and possession of a Schedule I controlled substance. Well, on Tuesday, Woods turned herself in and was released on that same day on a $22,000 bond. Well, the investigation into the burglary continues. No suspects have been arrested. And the rapper's attorney says that Woods' family, they were staying there when this burglary happened. They called law enforcement for that crime, not expecting a search warrant to be issued. They also say that Woods is a victim here, not a suspect.
Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Just checking in to talk about this GloRilla situation today. You know what I'm saying? You see she was arrested a couple days ago in Forsyth County, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? She originally from Memphis. But, I was in the comments on this a lot, and, y'all do y'all research on this county, Forsyth County, Georgia. Do y'all research on that, GloRilla, I guess she just bought a house there on the outside of Atlanta. And me, personally, I think if you're going to live in interstate, and you smoke and do all that, man, you supposed to be in the city. Them little small towns are way different, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people fail to realize that, them different jurisdictions, they got their own rules, they play their own games. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be in a city where it's, it's more tolerated, it ain't so much of a big deal on the minor petty stuff. And also, you know what I'm saying, if you smoking and you got enough money, just move to a state where it's legal at, you know what I'm saying? Just like Lil Boosie, they used to get him in Atlanta, and outside Georgia in that little small town, all the time, just move to where it's legal at, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all tap in the comments and let us know what y'all think. You think, GloRilla should be arrested for this, or they should have just been doing their job and, trying to wonder and why or how they broke in her house and who it was, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all tap in the comments, let us know what's good, man. Stay hunted, man. Keep it real. We out.